Good morning, New Mexico, and good morning to balloon lovers around the world. The skies above Albuquerque are once again bursting with color, wonder, and imagination as the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta enters one of its most beloved traditions, Special Shape Friday and Kids Day. It's a day when magic quite literally fills the air, when children's faces light up at the sight of giant flying animals, cartoon characters, and whimsical shapes drifting gracefully across the dawn sky. From the first flicker of light at 4:30 a.m. to the last burst of fireworks tonight, the seventh day of the fiesta is shaping up to be one of the most spectacular yet. This morning's schedule is jam-packed with activities, from balloon launches and skydiving shows to chainsaw carving and drone displays, making it a full day of excitement for families, visitors, and balloon enthusiasts alike. It all began before sunrise, when the field came alive with the sounds of burners, laughter, and early morning cheers. At 4:30 a.m., Kids Day officially kicked off as families lined up at the Chick-fil-A booth to grab goodie bags filled with surprises. It's part of the Fiesta's commitment to make the event not just a showcase of aeronautical art, but a community celebration that brings joy to its youngest visitors. Out on the field, familiar faces like KOB4's Steve Stucker could be seen, bundled up and beaming, broadcasting live in true balloonatic spirit. And while the kids enjoyed their treats, crews were already preparing for the first flights of the day. At 6 a.m., the Dawn Patrol took to the sky, a fleet of early rising pilots testing wind conditions and illuminating the dark horizon with bursts of glowing fire, a breathtaking prelude to the day's main event. By 7 a.m., the excitement truly ignited. The Special Shape Rodeo began, launching some of the most creative and colorful balloons in the world. These are not your ordinary balloons. They are art in motion. From giant cows and playful penguins to superheroes, dragons, and floating cartoon icons, every balloon tells its own story. Spectators of all ages craned their necks and raised their cameras, eager to catch a glimpse of the first ascensions. The Albuquerque sky transformed into a moving mural of color, pattern, and pure imagination. For many families, this is the highlight of the entire week, a day that captures the spirit of wonder that defines the balloon fiesta. Whether you're a local who's been coming for years or a first-time visitor from across the globe, there's something unforgettable about watching hundreds of balloons lift off in perfect unison under the crisp New Mexico morning sky. The festivities didn't stop at the launch field. On the ground, the action was just as lively. At 7:30 a.m., crowds gathered for the Fiesta de los Globitos, a remote-control balloon exhibition that allows people to pilot miniature versions of the iconic giants floating above. At 8 a.m., the fly-in competition began, where pilots test their skill and precision in navigating toward targets on the field, thrilling both spectators and fellow balloonists. Throughout the morning, chainsaw carving exhibitions showcased the incredible artistry of local sculptors, who transformed ordinary logs into stunning creations. With exhibitions at 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. and an auction at 10 a.m., these displays added a touch of craftsmanship to an already diverse lineup. For visitors wandering the grounds, it was an all-senses experience. The sound of chainsaws blending with music from the main stage and the scent of roasted green chile wafting through the cool desert air. As the day moved into the afternoon, the fiesta atmosphere only grew more electric. Performers took to the Main Street stage at 9 a.m. and again at 5:15 p.m., entertaining crowds with live music, dance, and local culture. Meanwhile, families explored vendor tents, sampled classic New Mexican flavors, and watched balloon crews prepare for the evening glow events. Team Fast Tracks, one of the country's premier skydiving groups, brought high adrenaline excitement to the skies, with performances scheduled for 5 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Their precision jumps and aerial stunts drew cheers from below as trails of smoke and patriotic colors painted the late afternoon sky. For many visitors, these moments perfectly capture the spirit of the balloon fiesta, a blend of tradition, artistry, and pure joy that unites people of all ages under one spectacular New Mexico sunset. Then came one of the most anticipated moments of the entire week, the special-shaped Glodio. At 6:30 p.m., as dusk settled over Balloon Fiesta Park, pilots ignited their burners in perfect rhythm, lighting up their massive balloons like lanterns against the evening sky. The crowd fell silent for a moment, mesmerized by the surreal sight of glowing dragons, dinosaurs, and smiling suns shimmering in the dark. It's a scene that captures the childlike wonder of the event. Hundreds of families standing shoulder to shoulder, their faces bathed in warm light, sharing a collective moment of awe. The Glodio isn't just a photo opportunity, it's an emotional centerpiece of the fiesta, a reminder of why people return year after year. For many, it's the very heartbeat of this 9-day celebration, where community, creativity, and craftsmanship meet under the stars. But the night didn't end there. Immediately following the Glodio, spectators were treated to a drone light show at 7:45 p.m. Hundreds of synchronized drones danced across the night sky, forming intricate patterns, shapes, and animations that left the audience spellbound. It was a perfect fusion of technology and artistry, the future of aerial entertainment meeting the timeless tradition of hot air ballooning. And as if that weren't enough, the evening concluded with the Afterglow fireworks show at 8 p.m., a grand finale of color, light, and thunder echoing across the Sandia Mountains. Each explosion reflected in the eyes of the crowd, signaling not an end, but a continuation of the fiesta's joyful spirit. For children, it was a night of pure magic. For adults, a reminder of the simple wonders that can still take our breath away. As Friday comes to a close, the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta once again proves why it's one of the most iconic events in the world. From the early morning dawn patrol to the final burst of fireworks, today's Special Shape and Kids Day captured everything the fiesta stands for: creativity, community, and the timeless thrill of looking up. For the city, it's more than just an event. It's a celebration of local pride, tourism, and cultural unity that brings together hundreds of thousands of people from every corner of the globe. For children, it's an introduction to wonder. And for the rest of us, it's a reminder that even in a world filled with noise and chaos, there's still beauty in simply pausing, looking up, and watching something extraordinary float by. The magic continues all weekend, and if today is any sign, it's only going to get brighter.